I have hit the wall. I have hit that point in which I don't give a fuck anymore. You can read the title, you see. When I saw the comments and saw how many people fucking didn't care for the show, I was just surprised I wasn't in the goddamn minority again, like I usually am, because that's usually how my luck goes. But after this fucking episode, I legitimately have nothing else to give a fuck. And it's not like I had that much to give a fuck about anymore. And you know what the funny thing is that this episode was cliched as shit. And that's not even the part that pissed me off. The part that pissed me off was like a scene and the ending scene. Two fucking scenes. I think together about 3 or 4 minutes of this episode pissed me off more than the cliched section of it that took up the majority of the episode. Oh god damn it. And the two scenes that really just say make me fuck it is that it's the first scene, which is Satsuki talking to her group saying, "Go protect the students while I start Ryuko." Are you fucking kidding me? And what made it worse is that Satsuki, it's like you were aware that Yui was not someone to fuck with. But for some dumbass reason, you were like, I'ma let them fight. And then let her reveal that she killed her father, which you already knew. Because you didn't act shocked or surprised when you heard it. You kind of just were just standing there looking menacingly, like you always do. And it's just like, bitch, you're raising a fucking army. Don't act like you care about these students. Don't act like you didn't fucking instigate the majority of this. And then what kills me is that you tried to talk down to her when you clashed with her. Fucking, oh Lord, that was so fucking bad. They've written Satsuki into a fucking the corner. You cannot make that character redeemable. Because that's the way I'm thinking it's going to go down. Is eventually you're going to make Satsuki Kidian redeemable, and you're going to make her parents the villains. That's usually what you do. The problem is that would imply that both of them agree on one another and actually fucking start teaming up, or have some level of understanding or mutual respect, and they don't have that. They don't even have that now. It could. Oh Lord. But see, that doesn't even fucking compare to Ryuko's piece of shit ass. I legitimately think she's the worst anime character I've seen all fucking year. She is horrible. She is fucking horrible. I'm not gonna call her a character. I'm gonna call her a horrible 2D animation piece of shit. How did you manage to piss me off within the last two scenes of the last 2 minutes or 3 minutes of the fucking episode? Which is the whole, after everything is said and done, it does the stereotypical Ninetales fucking hollow transformation berserk mode, and Mako does the friendship hug and love speech and bullshit, which snaps her out of it. And you, in 7 days later, after all this shit goes down, and you recuperate to at least be able to compensate, walk around and shit, you go back to the school, and the first thing you fucking say is, where's the person who killed my father that I didn't even fucking know at all, or anything about him? She's like, why? She's like, and Ryuko's like, because I want to fight her. And she's like, because she killed your dad? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You've learned nothing from this entire... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. See, unfortunately, because you never gave Ryuko a real goal or a purpose, what you're going to end up doing is you're now going to have to bullshit a reason for Ryuko to even keep fucking with Satsuki, because she has no reason to do that. Like, Satsuki keeps giving her reasons to fight her, when it's kind of obvious what the reasoning, and then we kind of find out why she even instigated this shit somewhat to begin with, because she was using the data from Ryuko to fucking mass produce her army, and it's like, okay, Ryuko, how are we gonna handle this? And unfortunately, because it's fucking Ryuko, she's gonna handle this the same way she's been handling everything, where she wants to run in with fucking scissors, swinging and like a dipshit. It's like this bitch doesn't think. This bitch hasn't learned anything. The bitch has no morals. Don't give me. She does. She doesn't. She doesn't care about the students. She doesn't care about the school. She doesn't care about anything. The only thing she cares about is Mako and revenging her fucking father. And what makes it really funny is if you listen to the speech Mako gives when she's like trying to calm Berserk Ryuko down, she's like, "You didn't do this for the revenge. You did this to understand your father." What I find funny as shit, though, is that is not what the reasoning was. That was Mako trying to paint a portrait of something we know is shit. It's like Ryuko didn't have any deeper meaning behind that. And they didn't hint it. They didn't show any level of hinting that. It's literally as basic as it was. It was straightforward. There was no indirect thing hinting to anything else. And it's like, Mako, the speech was fine. I don't have a problem with that. But it's like, Ryuko, it's a flat-ass character. At this point, you are better. It's like your friendship in itself seemed hollow to me because it was rushed in the matter of minutes. Okay? But I was willing to let that go. I was willing to let it go. Unfortunately, they did nothing with your character, Ryuko. And they're going to try to do something this season, I can tell, because the next episode, the way it's all somber and shit. Because pretty much Satsuki has made a declaration of war towards every other high school. But Ryuko doesn't. Why would Ryuko? You're gonna get Ryuko involved. That's the whole point of the next episode, to get her involved. You have to give her a reason to get involved. Satsuki's kind of giving her a reason to get involved, which makes me feel like there's more to Satsuki than what we already knew, which was kind of implied from the get-go. The way she acts from the get-go made me think that. I didn't think she would be the be-all, end-all, especially when you find out that she's just the daughter of a corporation. Usually when you say you're the daughter of a corporation, you usually end up being some type of bullshit-ass victim. They're going to try to humanize Satsuki. They're going to try to give Ryuko a character, and it's not going to fucking work. It's going to feel half-assed and broken and shit. Because all they really are worrying about is visual eye candy. If anyone fucking says this is a worthy successor to Gurren Lagann, you're out of your fucking mind. Gurren Lagann was not written nowhere nearly this badly. Gurren Lagann may not have been perfect, but god damn it, at least it made sense. At least it gave me emotional connections. At least there was a sense of development that was done at the very least competently. It wasn't fucking thrown around like these paper-ass characters and these hollow-ass females with no... And it's funny because I can take that as an Elite Ace joke, but just think of it in the sense of hollow, like no insides, no contents. Ryuko is a piece of shit. I'm fucking done. How do you manage to ruin... That character learned nothing. It's like 12 episodes have gone by, and her personality is legitimately the same. Even the family that she has with Mako has not changed her character in any fucking way. The only thing that's changed is that now Mako has friend immunity to when she goes berserk. That is it. That is nothing in her character has changed in 12 motherfucking episodes. Nothing has changed. They try to make their friendship seem deeper as it is, and that's how you can tell this shit is hollow. When you hear Mako's speech, which she's saying from Berserk Ryuko, trying to snap her out of it, or snapping her out of it, that shit felt so scripted, and it's like the way you can tell it feels scripted is that it doesn't make sense when you apply that to Ryuko and Mako. It's like, I understand the real reason why you did this. You did this because you wanted to understand your father. I'm like, yeah, okay, because you two have obviously had that kind of relationship where she's that fucking open with you, right? Even though like 2 episodes ago you were beating the shit out of her. No, that's not 2 episodes ago, like 4 or 5 episodes ago you were beating the shit out of her. Kill the Kill is a waste of fucking time. I should have stopped sooner. I'm done with this piece of shit. I'm done. This piece of shit is a waste of time. Hollow ass characters, weak ass story. All it has is that Gurren Lagann feel, look. It has that Gurren Lagann look. I'm not even gonna say it feels like. It doesn't feel like Gurren Lagann on any level, except in art style, and that's a look. It looks like Gurren Lagann, but it's nothing like Gurren Lagann. It doesn't even hold the same emotional connection as Gurren Lagann. It's weak. It is a really weak ass show. It's weak by cliche standards. It's just. I'm tired. I'm done. Fuck this. That's it. I can't. Alright. Lost again for your boy Terrell. Killer shit. Do not watch it. It's 12 episodes. That's way more than I usually should give. I didn't even give fucking Attack on Titan that long. Fucking waste of time. Jesus.